I've been an adjunct for about 10 years since I've been 24, and it's really a struggle to, pay my bills, especially pay my rent. So, I really want to partake in union activities.
We are the center, we are the majority of the educational force for CUNY, and we need to speak up because we're being underpaid and overused.
So we are saying to the governor, to the legislators, you've got to do something more. Basically, you got us into this trouble by underfunding CUNY for so long, and now you've got to put in the funds to restore money so we can basically double the minimum adjunct salary.
But if I had a living wage, of course I would be able to spend a lot more time, a lot more energy, and a lot more effort that so many of my students need and again really deserve.
Me, I'm struggling here. I live on food stamps. Somebody who gets a master's degree in a field should not have to be on food stamps just to survive. I'm barely getting by.
Bright and early, up in Albany. I love it. There you go, Susan.
I just have the cost.
Come on in.
I really would ask Senator Peralta to think long-term about what are the impacts for CUNY when faculty no longer have time to do research because they're so busy running from job to job or to the food bank.
We're ready.
The funding has just been cut and cut again, and the way that the colleges have survived is by hiring part-time people. And we are organizing part-time people. We have our adjuncts in our union, and they need a living wage. I'm a college counselor, and so I know how it affects the students. There's not mentoring opportunities to help students move and connect with the faculty so that they can rise out of poverty.
It would completely change my life to have something like this happen. And do all these other things takes away the time that I could be dedicating to my students, not to mention the stress that it causes me and the sort of aggravation that I have, and I still show up for my students because this is what I love.
It is crucial that we ensure that our adjunct professors receive a living wage.
Yes, I am willing to take on this fight so we can take CUNY to the next level, that we can make CUNY what CUNY is supposed to be, the bedrock of every immigrant in the city of New York.
I think this request for $7,000 a course is a very reasonable one in today's market. It is not by any shades of the imagination something that CUNY should not be able to do. It's going to make a difference. It's going to make a difference in our students' lives.
My message, and I think our message for state lawmakers, for the governor, for the legislator, for the public today is, if you care about access to quality education, you have to care about CUNY, and you have to put your money where your mouth is. If you care about income inequality and economic justice, you have to care about CUNY, and you have to invest in it. And if you care about racial justice, you also have to care about CUNY. You have to invest in its faculty and its students, who are primarily students of color.
This is a season where we've seen other teachers wearing red at states across the country, marching in to their state houses, demanding the funds for education and the funds for their pay. They have made that same connection. It's a question of the priorities of this state and this culture. New York, you have a chance to redefine that right now, and you better choose 7